What's up, everyone? Working to relax. I'm Kevin, in case you didn't pick up on that in some of the other videos. And just got off work here, ran the truck to the car wash, heading back to the house. And what a crazy day for traffic here. Apparently we got everybody getting off at the same time. It is 5:15 though. So so my crazy week that I was talking about Monday only got crazier after yesterday because the one that I was supposed to send out today, I had canceled it because we found a very bad gas leak in the rubber line that goes out to the slide out that supplies propane to the refrigerator. And it turns out that when the camper was built back in May of last year, this is a brand new stock unit that we've had on the lot. And mind you, I've only worked there full time since May, or not May, since October. What do you call it? The tire had been rubbing on that hose and the slide out was fully retracted, and that wore a hole roughly the size of a pencil in the line, and that caused a leak that just wouldn't stop. And the reason I found the leak so quickly was the guy that was working in there, young kid, didn't winterize the coach properly, so all of the hot water lines were frozen. Not solid apparently, because I could barely get any air pressure out of them, but enough that they were frozen. So my thought was, let's throw the furnace on, shut the doors, open up all the compartments and cabinets, thaw it out. Well, couldn't do that because I couldn't get any light. When the stove wouldn't light and I got a lazy flame and the furnace wouldn't run, I thought something's wrong. So we shut some things down, shut off the bottles, tried to do an LP test, a leak down test, and it would not even begin to pass. Hook up my gauge, turn on the propane, turn the propane off. The gauge went from minimal, I mean it was barely showing anything, to nothing, like instantly. Well, we got a problem. So now I start digging into tearing everything apart, looking for connections and things like that, maybe a pinched line or a ruptured line or something like that, and couldn't find anything wrong. So I walked around the other side of the trailer and noticed a very strong propane smell, and when I got on my hands and knees and started investigating, I found the hole in the line. So, excuse me. So I went ahead and notified the salesman and everything and said, this is not going to happen tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Cancel it. Best case scenario, next week or the week after. Then the customer wants to talk to me about it. Oh my God. So I get the customer. Real nice guy. Turns out he's got a house here in Elkhart and they have a house in Florida. And the wife and kids are down in Florida and he's heading home Thursday, I'm sorry. He's leaving Thursday. So now I've got to get this figured out so the guy can take it home. Because his thing to me was, well, is this something I can get fixed when I get it down to Florida? And my comment was, absolutely not. The coach cannot leave his property until this has been fixed, because I'm liable. I said, this is not leaving. So I started trying to come up with scenarios to get it down to him after we fix it and everything. He's had campers before. He's had a Class A. He's had some travel trailers, different things over the years. So he's not blind to an RV. So I figured, worst case scenario, I give him a walkthrough on a unit that's not ready, and then he can we can ship him the coach. And I had one of our guys that's been itching to take a road trip, and I said, I can have Tom bring it down to you. I said, as soon as we get the parts together. So Tom doesn't have a problem, him and his wife taking off, heading down there. And he's like, no, wife and kids, this and that, and we were going to go camping this weekend and all this other stuff, so I'm sorry. Turns out his brother-in-law is the president and CEO of Thor. So he is trying to find a way to expedite this and get the hose to me quicker. I said, I really don't think there's anything you can do. I already had to call into the manufacturer of the RV trying to get a print so I could order the correct hose. So after lunch, I had no answer back, so I went ahead and removed the hose. My goodness. Wow. Tired. That's what happens when you work all day. Anyway, so I went ahead and removed the hose anyways, because it's got to come out one way or another, and found a part number and everything, and I called Heartland and was talking with them, and I said, hey, this is what I got. Is this a part number? And they said, no. I said, well, can you punch it in your system? Turns out it's a vendor part number. Yay! So I get the vendor, you know, they have a vendor part number which cross-referenced with their internal part number, and I wind up asking them. I said, well, great, do you guys have it in stock? No. 3 to 4 weeks to get it. So I don't have 3 to 4 weeks. I got maybe 3 to 4 days, if I'm lucky. He says, oh. He says, well, I'm sorry. I said, well, what about the vendor? Can I go through the vendor? He goes, absolutely. I said, warranty will cover that? Absolutely. So, okay. So I hang up the phone. He gave me the number for the vendor, so I call the vendor. Mr. Vendor, I have the situation that I need done ASAP. Can you help me? And they said, well, how can we help? I said, well, the troubles I have here is it is a sold unit. Oh, I forgot how to drive. Oof, there we go. That's better. Told him, I said, I have a unit. It's sold. It's going out tomorrow. I need this gas line. Here's the part number. Your part number. He looks it up. Goes, yep, 108-inch hose for a reefer on a Heartland Torque. He goes, absolutely. He goes, we can help you with that. I said, I need it tomorrow. He goes, oh. Do you have it in stock? He says, well, our Goshen office, our facility, excuse me. Ooh, boy. You go in the house, just go to bed. Our Goshen office has it. They make them right there to order. I said, oh, so is there any chance I can have it tomorrow? Possibly. Possibly. You can't just tell me. He says, no, I really can't. He goes, odds are tomorrow or the next day. It's okay. So I went ahead and paid for it and ordered it so I could get it. And I went in this morning. I left the outfit here in Goshen, the Goshen office, a phone message because they were closed. That this is a situation, this and that. I need it ASAP. Let me know if there's anything we can do to get it. What's the earliest I could have it? 5 minutes after I get a phone call, and it's the outfit, and they said, we got your message, this and that. The hose is ready. You can pick it up anytime today you like. Talk about a good start to the day. So after going through a bunch of paperwork I had to catch up on with my service writer who was out yesterday, and a bunch of other stuff that was going on, I hop in the truck, drive across town, pick it up, bring it back, throw it on the trailer, problem solved. Had to replace the regulator and pigtails because they were leaking, but passes an LP test, no problem. Run water through everything, which we'd done the day before, but I didn't do a burn off on the water heater. Couldn't run the furnace, couldn't check the stove, couldn't run the fridge and LP. So I ran all that, good to go. No problems. We buttoned it up. The guys yesterday that were in the shop helped me, the part-timers. They helped me button everything up yesterday, so it was fit and finish ready. Just needed some cleaning. Cleaned everything up today. Our cleaning guy came in again this afternoon. He helped me finish it off. 1, 2, 3, done. I turned in the receipt for the part, which really wasn't as bad as I thought. $27 for this 180-inch hose, and got it out the door. So customer came in, and you know, as of this morning, he wasn't even aware that I had the hose. And I said to the salesman, "Don't call him yet." I said, "Just let me get it on, get it working." So got it on, passed the test, ran the systems, everything's good. Life is good. I went up to him at about 2 o'clock and I said, call the man, tell him come pick up his coats, we're ready for him. So that's what he did. The guy showed up at about 3 o'clock with his truck, walked him through the camper. I don't even think I had an hour in the walkthrough. And he was ecstatic. I said, now you told me the kids that you were going to have to tell your kids you weren't going camping. I said, I expect pictures back that show that you guys went camping here. I said, I want to see these kids enjoying this thing, getting it out. He goes, absolutely, no problem. He goes, we look forward to it. So I'm hopeful that they'll be very happy with that camper. It came out really well. The lines weren't as bad as I thought, just more like slush. So when we thought everything out, 1, 2, 3, done. So that one's over with. Now I've got 2 sold units to go. 3 actually. I have 2 Innovators and a Milano front living 5th wheel to do. So and I've got one I got to button up for Saturday. It's a slide out seal. And I got to send her the slide out in the opening. So yeah. Today is Wednesday, the 27th. And tomorrow is March 1st. So somewhere between now and tomorrow is Mom's birthday. She is what do you call it? A leap year baby. So she's only like 16, something like that. She likes bragging about that. So hopefully this weekend we can get her out for dinner for her birthday. Whew. What else is rocking and rolling this week? Hopefully not too much else. I got some studying to do here and some other stuff I got going on around the house. And that sciatic nerve's killing me, man. I slipped and fell a week ago yesterday on the ice at the RV show, and it's been bad. Just sore. I can feel where I fell, and it's not like it's my back bothered me. It's where I fell on the floor, on the ground. Halfway through the day, it just starts just not even throbbing. It's just like it feels like I fell again. So it'd be nice if that'd go away. But so the truck's up to speed now. We got new brakes all around the truck. I think I told you guys that in the last video. New brakes and rotors because they were warped. Mom's car, that was misfiring randomly out of the blue, so I fixed that as well. That was spark plugs and wires, but that wasn't the problem. It was a coil pack that was bad, so that's taken care of. The car's running like a top again. Does need an intake gasket now. So my buddy Ricky in Chicago, he's going to take care of that for me. Only because there's a lot under the hood of that car on top. There's a lot of parts. And I could probably do it, but there's a lot there, and I don't really want to be messing with something that's got 120,000 miles. If I don't want to break something. I'm sure Ricky's got more finesse to get it off than I do. So I guess as of right now, that's where we're kind of at. We're up to par and everything else, and hopefully things keep going good. You guys stay safe and keep listening and watching for videos on the 92. I'm hoping to get some work, maybe coming up here one of these weekends on the walls inside, and maybe building the walls in advance, so that when I start taking the metal loose, I can just change it out and be done. Yeah, so keep watching for that, and then the updates on things that are to come. You may not actually hear what's going on until April, maybe sometime after Easter or so, somewhere around there. But I got some things going on that might make some changes here, hopefully for the better. But yeah, so you guys stay safe, rubber on the road, keep between the ditches, and keep working to relax. You guys stay safe. Bye-bye.